Hi, my name is Matt from Jim's Blinds Cleaning and Repairs. Today I'm gonna introduce you how our ultrasonic tank works for cleaning the blinds. This is a screen roller blind that you can see. It's got a lot of grime, grease and dirt on it. So I'm gonna show you how to soak it in the tank and then the procedure of how the ultrasonic cleaning technique is gonna work today. So I'll start our ultrasonic cleaning. So we normally fully open it and then replace it in the tank. So you can actually see that the electroshock is zipping the water and it's going to start getting into the cells of the blind. And I'm just being careful not to put my finger in because there's electroshock in it. So the blind is getting at the moment cleaned. So if you get the camera a little bit closer, you can actually see all the zips in the water. The electroshock is doing the job. So it's going into the cells of the blind. So normally it takes about 3.5–4 minutes, the first shot that we do. And then the second shot, what we do is we reverse the blind to the other side. So we go one side and then we go to the second side. We just flip it over. And then we give another 3.5–4 minutes shot into that. And then the first shot is always softens the dirt and all the grimes and greases. And the second shot that we do, it goes all the cleaning procedure is completed. People sometimes they think, oh, do you do ultrasonic cleaning on spot? The reason that we don't do on spot is it's quite a huge tank and we can't actually use our trucks. And then with the council policies and everything, regulations change that if they see the greasy water going into their storm waters, they actually warn you. So we don't do spot cleaning. People keep asking the same question and then they ask why. I think the best answer is to say it's safe for them not to get the fine and then we don't get a warning or huge fine for it. So we set up the ultrasonic tanks in our workshops and we pretty much collect the blinds, take it here, clean, and then we bring it back up so we know that they're spotless. So the first stage is done. So as I said, so it's done the job. So it's coming pretty good. All the yellow stain from this blind is coming off now. So what I do is I just go to the other side now. So I'll have to flip it over so I can actually see the result best. So I just grab the bottom of the blind and then I just do the other procedure as the top part first. And then I go to the bottom part on the top and then fold it nicely. Make sure that it lays down so every single cell gets the electroshock off it. And sometimes this is my technique because the blinds are too light. I usually put a little bit weight on it. So when I put the weight on it a little bit, it actually soaks the electroshock better. So it's the second zip. So you can see clearly I changed the water before I started this blind. You can see the water was pretty clear. All the yellow stain is coming on the water. So it means that the blind is achieving what we're doing actually. The cleaning procedure is okay. And if I feel like the second shot's still not enough, I give it a third shot. I make sure that the blind is clean as, and then we do the rinse procedure and then dry them completely and then we take it back to the customers. Sometimes I feel like if the blinds are too sticky, because if they're left too long, if they don't get cleaned regularly or if there's no maintenance in it, sometimes people call me every 5 years, every 10 years, they don't get it clean. And the grease gets sticky on the blind. This is actually, we don't prefer it because it's got electroshock on it, but normally we use our brush to just get the stick out. Let's have a look if I need to do another shot. I feel like we don't have to. The blind has come pretty clean. So as you see, all the greases, all the grimes and dirt, you can clearly see that it's gone. As I said, this is a very powerful technique to clean the blinds. Blind as clean as. If you have about 10 blinds, the turnaround is about 2-3 days for the roller blinds. It depends on the weather as well. So spring and summer is a really good season to clean the blinds, as like, you know, the weather is warm, so the turnaround is pretty quick. Sometimes if the customer asks, and if you have time in the workshop, if you're not that busy, we sometimes barely do same day service, but we can actually guarantee that 2 days turnaround is guaranteed. So if you pick up, if you're not busy, so say if Monday morning, if you pick up, we make sure that it goes back Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday morning, the latest. As I said, it depends on the fabric. Like if the fabric is a real fabric like Roman blinds and stuff, they don't get dry easily. So the turnaround for Roman blinds can go up to 4 days. So basically, ultrasonic tank is designed as roller blinds, perfect. Vertical blinds, they're perfect. Aluminium emanations are perfect. PVC is the best I can say. You get a really good result of PVC. Roman blinds, the fabrics, they still go on it, but fabric is a little bit more detailing. As like, you can get a lot of stain on it. You can get a lot of. I can say that I've been trying to clean stains and molds in the ultrasonic tank. It diminishes, but I can't guarantee electroshock cleans it. So I normally tell my customers, look, I'll try my best to do whatever it is. If it doesn't work here, we go to the next procedure, do dry cleaning, or we do spraying, wet cleaning, or we have the carpet cleaning department. So we normally pass the jobs if we see like if they can actually do steam cleaning on the blinds and stuff if they have to. But the best thing is that I can say is ultrasonic, to try ultrasonic. And then if you get the result, because it's a powerful technique, it works out, it diminishes, but I can't say 100% that they go off. But basically with filth, grimes, dirt, filth and everything, it comes off. Basically when I say ultrasonic, they don't think that it's water involved. They always think about something like with electroshock that it happens, but it's actually a water and electroshock in it. So we still have to wash the blinds in the tank, rinse it and dry them completely. So the fact that people think that it's electroshock, because they think that we go with the equipment, and it's just like, you know, the electroshock is there, so we do it on the blinds. We can't do spot cleaning like that. So that's why we normally collect the blinds and then get it into the workshop so we can do a professional job for them. Sometimes yes, because with cord wires, electroshock, the ultrasonic tank, they clean the cords pretty good. So basically it's not fabric only. When we soak the cords in it, if the cords are not that old, as like what I'm saying is if they've left too long, it doesn't help out. But if it's like, say what we do is when we install blinds, we normally tell people keep your blinds maintenance every second year. So we normally recommend people every second year, get your blinds maintained, as like cleaned, check if it's working properly. So if you actually keep your blinds maintained every second year cleaning, I reckon they will last longer than usual. If you leave it too long, 10 years, and after 10 years or after 5 years, if you call us and say, can I get my blinds cleaned, or the cords are very filthy, can you? Normally what we do is we know that the cords are not going to change the fact, so we normally offer them a replacement service so we can actually replace the cords, so it's not a big deal. Ultrasonic is, as I say, like this is the powerful technique at the moment. So promising wise, we still assess the blinds to be able to say what the result is going to be. But most of, so I can say 90% of the time, ultrasonic tank helps everything.